Hey everyone, welcome back to the second last part of the Star Rail story that's available up till this point. And last time we just fought that big deer. In this part we're gonna destroy that big deer's infinite supply of heals and then beat him. Let's just go. Alright,
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Alright, I usually don't talk between the dialogues. I don't like to talk over them.
This is our chance.
This deer, surprisingly not a weekly boss. I honestly expected it would become a weekly boss because, it just gave that vibe.
I'll free you from
Alright,
your
I hate
chains.
these
Disappear among the sea
rebirth
of
thing. I think it's a buff that
Illusions
they
of the
have,
past.
which you can remove. Like if you have a character that can remove debuffs. Looking at Bela right there. So you can remove that rebirth thing. Although it isn't much of an issue, especially not with my Zile. E1 Zile, because she's E1.
I have a suggestion. Why?
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in clash of swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process. Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Oh, you're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground.
Alright, got this new puzzle. This puzzle is actually really good. I love this. I don't know, it just stimulates your brain to find the solution. I really love puzzles. Been a fan of them since I was a child. I actually solved a lot of puzzles. I was a puzzle guy. I like mazes, puzzles, things like that. Something that just makes your mind work. So when games like these do this kind of stuff, it's really interesting. Like I've read a lot of people hated the Inazuma puzzles.
My theory was correct. Keep going.
I was a huge fan of them. Especially that one where you had to like rotate the blocks to get the right pattern or something. You know, there's a fun thing. If you had Yaimiko and you just like let go all of her turrets, she would automatically solve that puzzle, which was pretty insane. I don't know if it was intentional or it was just my good luck, but yeah, that was the thing. Alright. These shifting screens remind me of, which is the Dendro sigils. I'm assuming that anybody who's watching this knows about Genshin as well. So that's why I'm making these references. If you're not, Dendro sigils are basically those slingshot things that are in Genshin Impact for easy traversal. Introduced in version 3.0. And now we're gonna get underwater diving, which is amazing. Like if you look at it, Genshin has evolved so much. It's a really good thing because they're evolving for the better, not for the worse. They're not keeping it the same, essentially. They're updating itself. They're evolving, which is pretty good for a game like this. And the scale just keeps on increasing and increasing. It's like now we have underwater diving. Who says in that then maybe we could get, I don't know, volcanic ash, volcanoes.
Don't mess with me.
And then Xianzhou would probably get. We already have blizzards and all in Dragon Spine, so it's just cool. I have a feeling Star Rail would also incorporate some of those things on a lesser extent
I'll
though,
free you from your chains.
since the
Disappear among
combat
the
over
sea
here
of
is
butterflies.
more
Illusions
turn-based.
of the past.
But who knows, maybe we could get environmental
Let's make it
effects.
quick.
Like
Who
we could
invited
have
you?
rainy
Rules
weathers, so
are made to be broken.
certain characters would be slowed down or something.
No, man.
Or like debuffs would be easily to apply, things like that. It'd be pretty cool.
Reach the end of the story in
It had
your
a
own way.
whole new level of theory crafting and experimenting if stuff like that gets added. We got a new puzzle here.
Quick! There's more routes over here!
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
The last few parts were pretty dialogue heavy, so I was most of the time quiet. I was like watching the story myself because I had forgotten what happened. You know, like I remember the gist of it, but you forget the tiny details, like the hints and all. Surprisingly today, like at the moment when I'm recording, in about half an hour, the live stream for version
I guess
1.3 will
we're done.
happen.
I suspect the
Excited.
Ambrosial Arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Please never do that again.
I mean, if you could see, all the options were pun-based, so I couldn't help it. Yeah, as I was saying, we have the 1.3 live stream today, like in half an hour of this recording, and we're gonna get Kafka. I'm excited. I'm saving for her. I have like, I don't know, 40 pulls, 40 something pulls for her right now, and I'm on 50-50, so I'm hoping we're gonna get tons of Jade's next patch. I really want to try and get her light cone as well because I'm too lazy to search for a nihility cone. Although I think the 4-star cone would work on her since Kafka is electro and she'll deal
Look,
shock damage.
The roots coiled around the creation furnace. They've withered. Excellent. Nothing can stop you now.
It's like, yeah, I'm totally excited for Kafka. I mean, I hope she's in second half because I'm not rolling for Blade at all.
Ordained by the so profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Alright, fun fact, the voice of Asta is the same voice actor who voices Mona in Genshin. And Asta's voice actress also voices Hook, which is pretty cool. I mean, I knew something was familiar when I heard Asta for the moment
Do you know who
we
I
met
am?
her because she just feels similar. I think it was Mona because they both got that astrology vibe, the stars and all.
Who invited you?
They're both buffers also, surprisingly.
Naughty child.
Alright, see,
So you are
this just
afraid
speaks
of me.
weekly boss. They have to become a weekly boss, this abundant Ebon deer.
Disappear
I
among
mean, it
the
just
sea
has
of
to.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I think we just didn't make it a weekly boss because we
Don't
didn't have
mess
many
with me.
characters that could properly
man,
utilize
huh?
them. I'm not sure how Genshin was
Give these
in the early
trailblazers
days
your
because
blessing.
I think I started paying attention to Genshin. Like I started my account
won't earn you any favor.
in 1.2,
What a headache.
I think, when Lantern Ride began. And I think I left it after 3 weeks or so, got busy with some stuff. Came back to Genshin
I
in
am kinda
version
hungry.
1.6 when Kazuha was having his first banner.
I'm just saying.
So,
It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
okay, they're just talking something. Yeah, so I came back, I think right around Inazuma. I saw the trailer for Inazuma, I saw the trailer for Raiden Shogun. Oh well, Raiden Shogun. So, she's most of the reason why I'm back on Genshin, why I'm making videos at this moment. Like, imagine Raiden Shogun brought me back to this game. I'm just glad I have her. Couldn't get her the first time though. actually missed quite a few characters because I did not know what pity was, how many pulls you had to do. On minimum, I just did one multi on every new banner I saw and called it a day. I don't know anything about Gacha that time. So like this time, like when I returned, I skipped the first 3-4 banners that I encountered. So I missed Ayaka, I missed Kazuha, I missed Raiden Shogun, I missed Yoimiya, I missed Kokomi. Yeah, I wanted Kokomi. I wanted Kokomi from her first banner and I still don't have her. It's sad. And now I still won't be able to pull for her because I'm pulling for Yula right now. Anyways, I mean, this was fun. I think the first banner that I seriously pulled on was Gutao, where I lost 50-50 Chi-Chi, which is ironic. But then immediately after next multi, like 2 days later, I did another multi before her banner was ending. Like 18 hours I think was left on a banner, and I got Gutao on 7 pity, so that was just amazing. I think that's the moment when I like solidified my interest on playing this game long term. Then my luck was consistently good. I think got Kiching, got Standard, got Shenhe, got a ton of characters from them. Like I started focusing, started planning out everything. And now here we are making stories. Like I'm making stories on every Genshin character that I encounter.
Quick, finish it off!
Alright, near the end. Let's see, this is a weekly boss. This is the fun boss, you know. The heals and all, like, it makes you think. It's not that annoying, like...
What are you looking at?
Like, what should I say? The... am I going slow-mo? No. I think I wanted to go slow-mo.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this
Probably
big?
wouldn't be.
It's all yours!
Alright, have you noticed that if you do it on slow-mo, the voices are more nuanced, more silent, more peaceful? But on fast mode, it's just quick. Oh wow, a gift from the stars. Exactly, with the Astral Express.
General Jingyuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
I mean, isn't Dingyun right beside us? Why is she texting us? What's so serious? You know, the deer reminded me of the deer from Shadow and Bone. I don't know, it's a TV show, it's a novel series. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but there's a stag over there. There's somehow that deer reminded me of him. That stag had I think it also had the power to heal people. If I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen the show and read the books. I think over a year or so. Okay, I have no idea why she's texting us and not. Let's talk it out and not fight. She's the peacemaker. Okay, she got deep. I have no idea why she did that. And now she's gone. Oh wow, we got an add-on for our preservation stealth. A stealth that I don't even use. I don't know, just like physical stealth more. I think it's due to the fact that I have Clara's light cone, like the 5-star one. And that just seems to work good on her. So that's why I just kept her on physical. Never really went into the preservation side. If you think about it, I don't have any preservation character besides Stell at the moment, and I don't even use her, so preservation is probably my weakest path that I have. I don't even know how to use it. I think right now my favorite parts are the hunt and nihility. Hunt because of Zile, obviously, and nihility because of Silver Wolf and Welt. Welt is a pretty good character. He delays the actions of your enemies, slows them down. So if you think about it, there have been instances where I have had my Welt do 4 turns in a row before the enemy could attack. And that's Welt, Natasha, Silver Wolf, and then Bronya or somebody else. But I have done that. It was pretty insane because I've not even let the enemy attack me once in some fights. It's hilarious if you think about it. And I think that's what the meta is going to be once we have all these overpowered characters. Once we figure out stuff, how it's going to work, or we get better characters down the lower road that we could effectively use with our current characters, good buffers and such. Because I think all the great buffers right now are 5 stars or pretty tough to get. I mean, if you think about it, Asta is a speed buffer, so if you have someone that's really fast, like Zile, pop in Asta, and you're all good. Okay. We have a Dan Heng mission, which I have no idea how we could access it. See, we have Dan Heng's story right now. When I open it, it just leaves me over here, which is honestly confusing. I'm just searching for it right now. Where is it? We have this fired one. I think maybe pop up later. I don't know, it just isn't coming up here. Oh no. It's trying to get back there. I don't know, it just locked you out or something. Okay, let's see. Can we do it now? Now we can do it. That was funny. I don't know why it was taking me back to the mission list. Alright. Got a favorite team right here.
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing again?
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission.
Another fun fact. The character...
Sorry. All Cloud Knights answer
wait.
to the Ten Lords Commission. Duty calls. Apologies for asking you to stick with me a bit longer. I'll treat you guys when I get you back to safety. I guess you could slip away and find a safe spot to hide. I'll come back and get you once I've sent her on her way.
Come on, together is better.
I did not expect such a short journey to be filled with so many twists and turns. How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission? A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling myself of matters thus far. I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must continue our own journeys as soon as possible.
You look familiar. Don't be nervous. I ran your facial profile against the records in the shackling prison just now. Indeed, there were no matches to be found.
Alright, fun fact that character Xiu Yi, or... Sorry if I ruined that pronunciation. That character is voiced by Yoimiya. They share the same voice actor, which is like hilariously like it's insane. It's mind blowing because you have Yoimiya right here,
Ten Lords Commission judge I've met.
So jovial and so happy, and then you have this judge right here who's so serious.
Our work concerns the
amazing.
Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh, hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Indeed.
No, voice actors, man, they're amazing.
Be
Gotta
careful,
appreciate
everyone.
them. Like, it's their passion. They make these characters come to life. So I don't know. I just feel like we shouldn't like say that they're bad or something, or compare them to other voice actors. Like, they're all just trying their best, right? They want to make that character work. They're not there for ruining that character.
Illusions of the past. Time to twirl.
I've been seeing a lot of hate for voice actors these days. I don't know why. I don't know why people are so just like hateful. As with the recent Oshinoko character, like the English voice actors, they're getting a lot of hate for it being in English. Like, Japanese elitists want it.
Out here?
It's just sad. Oh wait, it's the professor. Oh no.
For the fate of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders.
This is like a prequel.
Not a chance. Asai, escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness falleth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
Asai, since when were you able to speak?
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan, I can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
Now, move it!
Sushang's personality is really good. Like, I really love that vibe that she carries. I feel like they've done it really good
Miss Cloud,
with the personalities of all the characters here.
Why did the general send you out here all alone?
It's amazing.
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want to get done with this mission as soon as possible, without fighting if possible.
What was that?
Alright, they speak as well. That's the first time that I've heard them speak something.
A few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest. And today is no exception. The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go with you. I must see what more I can do for the Artisanship Commission.
Master Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man cherishes his life. He won't do anything rash. On your way now.
Alright, so
Everyone has their duties.
this is what
Let's
led
go.
up to, like, when the Stell and the gang came up here. It's like this happened all prior to it, which means Dan Heng's already left the Artisan Commission and gone off somewhere else. We have no idea where he is.
Doesn't look like it wants to
no.
let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it. Great.
Alright. I hate these.
Time for a shot.
Like, I don't know, I just
What are you looking
hate
at?
these. They first attack you, and then they stun another one. It is so annoying.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Like, you need a good healer if you're tackling them. And they hit so hard. Sometimes the RNG is so useless. Like, you don't know how to predict what.
I'll free you. Disappear among
And they
the
have this
sea of butterflies.
sanction mode where
Illusions of the past.
every 2 to 3 hits they get that sanction increase. Let's see. It's so
Everything is where
they
dark
just
stars. Give
overrule
these
your
trailblazers
turns.
your blessing.
Just get an instant move ahead and deal double damage. It's like, see, I mean, what can you do in this moment? So my recommendation is attack those fish guys.
Honored to meet me.
Because what you is you do not want that sanction
Yours.
to get to 100.
Time to twirl.
So first do everything you can to destroy the little dudes on the side. They explode when they die, so that leads to defense reduction, yeah. Which can help in dealing massive damage to this guy. The big one.
That's better.
Yeah, I really need to save her.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Look, see, this is so annoying.
No
It's
manners,
annoying,
huh?
man.
Oh, let's see.
But alright. It's the end, it's gone.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her.
Okay, I want more details on this character. I need a full backstory, I need her
There's
to be
the story
playable.
skip.
Her design is just amazing. And she doesn't feel like an NPC. She's got to be playable sometime in the
The
future.
rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
Alright, she looks like a wind-based character following the destruction path.
We're
I'm
glad
just
we could
guessing.
help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh? Come on then, let's go together.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushang.
Alright, and we're done with Dan Heng's story. We're gonna meet him when we get more story chapters. We're not gonna meet him anytime soon. And it's kind of sad that we can't see Dan and March on the Express. We have Himiko and Welt chilling, but those two characters, I don't know if that's intentional or maybe they'll add them later, but I just want to see Dan and March on the Express as well. Oh well. Let's teleport out of here then. I'm not walking back. I don't want to fight anyone. Praise the teleportation points. Oh, we got a message from Dan Shu. Okay. Alright. So, next part we're gonna go meet Dan Shu. We're gonna get this draconic plague or something, whatever it is. And yeah, that'll be the last part, at least until now. So, have a great day and enjoy. Bye.